Hey, welcome to my channel Deepak Tripathi HR. Thank you very much for seeing my all the last videos, and I'm very much happy that I have crossed 25 subscribers. I'm hoping for more subscribers that will help me to create more such job, career and HR related videos. Have you ever thought you have applied to number of companies but you haven't got the proper response, or you haven't got a response even? Based on my experience, I have seen so many candidates are doing big mistakes in resume itself, as I believe resume is your ambassador, or you can say a representative of yourself in the company whenever you are applying for a job. So a big work needs to be done with your resume. Considering the same issue, I have created this video. I'm going to share 10 resume mistakes with you. This is first part of the video where I'll be sharing you 5 resume mistakes with you, which will definitely help you in your career whenever you are applying for a job. I would request you to watch this video completely till end. At the end, I'll be giving you one important tip which will help you in your job application. So let's start the video. So mistake number 1, contact details. Contact details is very much required in the resume. There are two kinds of mistakes I see in the resume. Number 1, incorrect contact details. So if you have mentioned any details relevant to contact, that is, for example, email ID, contact number, which is incorrect, like for example the email ID which you are using nowadays is different than the email ID which is mentioned in the resume, so this is big mistake. Second, the contact number which is mentioned in the resume, it is your old contact number which is not in use nowadays. So if the recruiter wants to contact you through that contact number, so you will not be reachable, so it would be hard for the recruiter to contact you back. Secondly, the email ID which you are not regularly using, and you are mentioning the email ID which you were using in the college days or in past, but now you are not using it, so it would be difficult for the recruiter to reach you out because you are not using that email ID. So it's advisable that you should mention the correct contact details and the email ID and contact number which you are regularly using, then that's really required. So that's one point. Secondly, there is no contact detail mentioned in the resume, so that's one of the big mistake one can do while applying for a job. So if you haven't mentioned your contact details in the resume, so how the recruiter will reach you out? So definitely double check, just go ahead and mention the contact details for sure. And I would advise mention always 2 mobile number, 2 contact number in your resume. So there should be one additional alternate mobile number must be there in the resume. So second point in my list is keyword. Whenever you are applying in a job, so please don't use the same resume in all the companies where you are applying. So please update your resume once for sure whenever you are applying to a job. So whenever you are applying for a different job or different companies, please go through your resume once and apply accordingly using the right keyword. What is the meaning of right keyword? For example, a company which is asking for A, B, C skills, and there is another company which is asking D, E, F skills, and you have all the skills, for example A, B, C, D, E, F, and you have mentioned in the resume at different places there. But for example, you are applying to a company where there is A, B, C skills are required, so please update your resume accordingly by highlighting A, B, C skill when applying to that company. So this will increase your chances of getting the responses. When you are applying to the second company where D, E, F skills are required, so highlight your resume accordingly by highlighting or keeping bold the keywords which is mentioned in the job description of the second company, considering DEF skills. So that will improve your chances of response for that company. Secondly, mention those skills in the first page of your resume. Definitely it will help you. So this is my second point. So third point in my list is spelling mistakes and typo errors. So if you are doing spelling mistake in your resume, so it's 100% not allowed. So you should be very much careful while writing your resume. It will not give you a right picture of your candidature when you are doing spelling mistake in the resume. So spelling mistakes or typo errors are big no. There are so many online tools available, or through your friend or through some senior person you can definitely take help and remove those errors. Secondly, why I'm asking you not to do that mistake? Many times in big organizations they are using application tracking software which is mainly designed for filtering the unwanted resume or irrelevant resume, or the resumes which are not matching to their requirements. So your resume will not go to the right place and your resume will be rejected right away through the system itself. When it comes to the human reviewer, they may give sometimes an eye towards those resume also, but chances will be less. So why to take chance? Go ahead and apply this thing and increase your chances in your job application. Fourth point in my list is grammar mistakes. So don't do grammar mistake in the resume. As I said in my last point, there are two kind of resume reviewer you can say. There is human recruiter who is going to review your resume, or the systems. If there is a system, then there can be such setting mostly that grammar mistakes resume will be set aside. So on that part your resume will be rejected in the screening itself. When it comes to the human recruiter, human person, human who is going to review your resume, still it won't give a good sign, and he sees that there are lots of grammar mistakes in your resume, then he will definitely not consider your resume to forward the upper recruiter or upper manager. So definitely don't do grammar mistake. It won't be right. Why it is so? Grammar mistake can create a big communication gap. So that won't be liked by any company. When it comes to the senior level position, it's a big no. So definitely, again saying, there are online tools or so many sources are available in Google. You can check out, take help and remove grammar mistake in your resume. Number fifth, copy paste or faking in the resume. For example, you are copying your some points of the resume from your friend, some senior person, some colleague, or some template you saw in the internet. Interviewers are very much smart. They will catch you in the interview. It may happen you are not caught in the first round, not caught in second round. At the end of all the rounds, you will definitely find that you are caught somewhere and you will be rejected. You will be wondering why I was rejected, but you will be shocked to know that was your mistake to mention irrelevant skills or copying skills which you don't know. So that's copy paste reason. Faking in the resume. Why I mention faking in the resume means you have intentionally mentioned some skills and experience details just to get the chance to appear for the interview, and thinking that I will crack the interview, let me get the chance by mentioning the wrong details in the resume. That will not help you throughout the recruitment process. Let me tell you very much clearly, even if you are selected on job, you have to show those skills. So in case during the job it is found that you have written the wrong things in your resume and you are not giving the right output, and you will be losing your job. So better don't mention wrong details in the resume. Always write the right details in the resume. That will help you. Secondly, when the recruiter realizes that you have mentioned the wrong details in your resume, you also lose the chance to appear for the interview second time in the company. They will mark somewhere that you have written a wrong details in the resume. Let me tell you, based on my experience in the HR industry, HR data is always kept in records. So if you applied once in a company and you are rejected, your data will be remain there in the company. So when you apply second time, company reviews your old data, and definitely so at that time also you will not be asked for the interview, because you have marked something negatively that you haven't put the right details in your resume. As I said in the first part of the video, I'll be giving you one important tip for the applying for the job. So that tip is always apply with cover letter. So if you are applying with your cover letter along with your resume, it will give a very positive impression to the recruiter. Secondly, in case you don't have time to mention or prepare the cover letter, please mention few lines in the email content, something similar to the job application. Don't directly attach your CV and send to the HR or recruiter directly. Put a proper subject line also. Thank you for watching this video, and I hope this will definitely help you in your next job application. I'll be soon sharing one more video by mentioning 5 more mistakes in the resume, so that will also help you whenever you apply next time in your career to the companies. So keep watching my channel, and thank you very much once again for watching this video completely. And I would highly request you that please subscribe my channel. It will motivate me so that I'll be keep on creating more job, career, interview and resume and such kind of videos which will help the job seekers at any point of time in their life whenever they are applying for the job. Thank you very much and all the best.